Hey there, guys and gals. How you doing today? As you may notice, your normal teacher might not be in class, but we're still here. I'm still here with you in spirit through this video for the fun-filled, action-packed, flipped geometry classroom video. So let's do these notes today, boys and girls. We're gonna learn 3 things about a triangle, 3 basic rules about a triangle. So take a look right here. We're gonna first start off with the triangle inequality theorem. Coach Goo, not another theorem. I hate theorems. They're so hard and confusing. But guess what? This one is not hard nor confusing, in my humble opinion. So the triangle inequality theorem says, if the sum of the 2 smaller sides, is larger than the third side, a triangle exists. Now let's take a look at this in practice. And I'm gonna show it to you and show you how it works, and now I'm gonna show it to you with Blackboard guy. Alright guys, Blackboard guy here. Definitely not Coach Goo. I'm definitely a different person named Blackboard guy. So we're gonna take a look and see what this actually means and see how we do it in practice. Remember, it says a triangle exists if the sum of the 2 smaller sides is larger than the third side. Look at number 1. Which are the 2 smaller sides? 8 and 17. Let's add those numbers together. 8 plus 17. What's that? 25. Is 25 greater than 24, which is the third side? Yes, it is. So in this case, we can make a triangle. So yes, I will say that I can make a triangle. What this is saying is, if I tried to draw a triangle with a side length of 8 inches or something like that, I tried to draw maybe 17 inches over here, and the third side was, bam, 24 inches, I could make an actual triangle. But let's take a look at number 2. Let's look at the smaller sides, 3 and 3. So let's add those numbers together. 3 plus 3 is 6. And is 6 greater than 7? No, it is not. And what that means is that if I were to try and draw a triangle with sides 3, now the other side has to be the exact same 3, the exact same length, and then my third side was 7, it's impossible. You couldn't close the triangle, therefore you couldn't make a triangle. And that's all this theorem is saying, that the 2 smaller sides have to sum up to be larger than the third side, or else it's impossible to make a triangle. Let's do one more example. Number 3. What are the 2 smaller numbers out of these 3? That would be 25 and 12. Add those together. 12 plus 25, that's 37. Is 37 greater than 35? Yes, it is. We can make a triangle with these 3 numbers. So we've done 1, 2, and 3 together, and you guys are gonna do 4 through 8 together, and Coach Goo said he's gonna grade this at the end of this, so make sure you actually do it all. But yes, just do the same thing that we did from 1 to 3 and show if those 3 side lengths could actually make a triangle. And now sending it back to Coach Goo, that cool guy. Alright, chalkboard guy, thanks for the compliment. I know it's true. Call me chalkboard guy again, see what happens. Let's go to the next property of a triangle. So we're finding a third side range. Remember, given 2 sides of a triangle, we can set up inequality using the sum and difference to show the range of possible lengths for the third side. So pretty much if they give us 2 sides of a triangle, we should be able to find a range of values that the third side could be. So, you Blackboard guy, why don't you just explain this one for everybody? Alright, Coach Goo, just being lazy, wants me to do it. Alright, number 9, let's take a look. So what does this all mean exactly? In the side over here, you see the third range? Well, let's say X is our third side. We don't know what the third side could be, but it's a range of numbers. It's gonna be greater than A and less than B. So let's take a look at number 1. If 14 and 22 are our two sides, what's the smallest number a little spoiler alert. What's the smallest number our third side could be? Our third side has to be greater than 8 and less than 36. Now, why is this? Take a look at this. If my third side was 8, then 8 and 14 would be my smaller sides, right? If I add 8 and 14, that's 22. Is 22 greater than 22, which would be my third side? No, it would not be. And therefore, we couldn't make a triangle if our number was 8 or lower. Now let's take a look at our other case, 36 that I chose. So if 36 was our third side and we had 14, 22, and 36, 14 and 22 would be my two smaller sides. And let's see here. If I add 14 plus 22, that's 36. And is 36 greater than our third side 36? No, it is not. And then remember, if we chose any bigger sides, it would just be 36, 37, 38. So 36 would not be bigger than any of these numbers. So our third side would have to be less than the 36. Now, an easy way to find these two numbers, I'm going to give you a little shortcut. Now, don't tell anybody I told you this. But if you just take these two numbers, look at the numbers, 14 and 22. If I take 22, subtract the 14 from it, that's 8. That's going to be the lower range, okay? That's going to be the lower range. And then if I take 22 and add 14 to it, that's going to be my high end, my 36. Wow, look, 8 right there and 36 right there. So let's see this in practice in number 10. Get this off of my screen. Get this off of my blackboard, you know what I'm saying? All right, number 10, 31 and 28. Now, if I use that little shortcut that I just showed you, if I wanted to find my smaller end, I'd go 31 minus 28. That's 3. So 3 is less than x, which is going to be my third side. And x has to be less than. I'm going to add the two numbers together. 31 plus 28. That's 59. And x is going to be less than 59. And is this the answer? Oh, look, I'm looking at an answer key. You can't see it, but yes, that is the answer. So if you want to know the quick and simple way to do it is subtract one from the other and then add them two together, and that will give you your range. So we just did 9 and 10 together, and do 11 through 16 on your own or with your table mates. And sending it back to Coach Gu. All right, and back to me. Finally, we're going to the last rule, how we can order the angles and order the sides. And we're not talking about order the sides like I would like an extra large fries with chili on top and a Slurpee. I'm talking about sides as in the sides of a triangle. So take a look at the top. The angles of a triangle can be put in order by comparing the sides. Now look at this special rule. The smallest angle is always opposite the shortest side. And the largest angle is always opposite the, what do you think it is? The longest side, yeah! If that's what you said, give yourself or your partner or your table mate a high five. It's the longest side. All right, so take a look. Look on the left right there. Order the angles from least to greatest. Where's the shortest side? That would be 7 feet. Where's the angle opposite that? I'm gonna draw an arrow. Whoa, that's angle A. So angle A is gonna be my shortest side. Next, let's use a different color. What's the next longest side? That's 10 feet. Which angle's opposite the 10 feet? Angle C. And lastly, I'm spitting all over my laptop over here. All right, which is the longest side? That's 13 feet. Where's the angle opposite? Right there. Angle B. And now I've ordered my angles from the smallest angle to the largest angle. And now let's go to the ordering the sides. The sides of a triangle can be put in order by comparing the angles. The shortest side will always be opposite the smallest angle. My goodness, that's crazy, isn't it? Smallest angle. And the longest side will always be opposite of the largest angle. Yeah. Woo, math. Largest angle. So now we're going to order the sides from least to greatest. Wait a second, they didn't even give me this third side F. Come on, man, that's messed up. Remember, the total is 180 degrees in a triangle. So let me find this angle F real quick. We got angle EDF, that's 103, plus angle DEF, that's 42. I'm gonna add those two together, that's 5, 4, 1, 145. The total in the triangle needs to be 180. So F right here is gonna be 180 minus 145. That is 35 degrees. All right, cool. So angle right there, angle of EFD is 35 degrees. Now how am I gonna find the shortest sides to the largest side? I'm gonna compare the angles. So which angle is the smallest? That's angle EDF or angle F. I'm gonna look at the side straight across from it. Whoa, that's side ED or DE, your choice. I'm gonna put ED, comma. Now let's look at the next largest angle. That's 42 degrees from angle DEF. Where's the side opposite of that? Draw the arrow. Boom! Side DF, segment DF. And lastly, what's the largest angle? That's gonna be 103 degrees. And the side opposite of that is right there, side EF. And now to finish off the final few examples with Blackboard Guy. All right, last few examples with me, Blackboard Guy. All right, so we're gonna order the angles from least to greatest in number 1 and 2 right here. So let's take a look at the sides. Okay, what's the shortest side in number 1? That's gonna be, let me change the colors. 17 meters is the shortest. Which angle is straight across from that? Angle M. Angle M. Next, what's the next shortest? 20 meters right here. What's the angle opposite of that? Angle P. And lastly, the longest side is 24 meters. The angle straight across from that is angle N. There it is. Simple. Now let's take a look at number 5. Scrolling it down. Scrolling my blackboard down. Order the sides from least to greatest. So once again, we're missing that third angle measure. So let's find that first, shall we? We shall. 57 plus 31, that's the total of these two angles. That's gonna be 88 degrees. Now K is gonna be 180 minus 88 because the total in all three of these angles would be 180. So that means angle K would be 92 degrees, 92. Now let me erase this and make it a little cleaner. 92 degrees. Good. 180 minus 88 equals 92. 92 degrees. Now I should be able to find the sides least to greatest. So which angle is the smallest? That's 31 degrees. Which side straight across from 31 degrees is KL? So KL. Next up, which is the next greatest angle? That's 57 degrees. So the side straight across from that would be JK. And then finally, what's the largest angle? That's 92 degrees, and the side straight across from 92 degrees is JL. So the order should be, wow, what is that? The order should be KL, then JK, then JL. And that's number 5. All right, so you guys are gonna do 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8 on your own, and that's gonna be the end of me today, sending you back to Coach Goo. Surprise, it's me, boys and girls. Okay, so make sure you do those problems that Blackboard Guy didn't do together with you. And then here's the kicker. Make sure you turn it. This is for my class. I don't know about Coach M, but my class, turn those papers in to the top tray before you leave class. I'm going to swing by, swoop down, grab those papers up when I come back from the convention. I'm going to grade them. It's going straight to the grade book. So make sure you turn it in. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.